Could you just do one little thing for us?
Jess.
What?
Oh my God, it feels...
It was June 29th, 2024, when the Ouija brothers decided to visit a centuries-old house for a paranormal investigation. Known as the House of Sadness, this house, with its history forgotten, remains there as a reminder of the people who had lived in it. As the brothers started to investigate the house, they saw that everything was in its place, as if never touched by anyone after the owners left.
Oh. Hello?
Look at this, why is there a lamp on top of the banister? I've never seen that before. Oh, look at this.
I mean, it does look like it's been used.
You know, this isn't even a farmhouse, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
You got the camera in there?
Yeah, I'm in here with you.
Look, it's got chains and everything all on the wall, saws.
It is weird because this is like a usable...
Well, a lot of time when we come into these buildings, it's just emptiness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Destroying or anything like...
They moved from one room to the other, in the kitchen and the living room, with the ghost tube on, casually calling out the spirits in the house to see if they would respond.
Spirit? Are you here with us now? Oh.
What is it?
It's safe. Oh no.
What is it?
A creepy note addressed to the people who must have been breaking into the house was there, and someone had even tried to open the safe. However, not paying much attention to it, the brothers moved on.
So we know an 80-year-old man lived here and obviously died.
Hello?
It
smells horrible.
Like death. Oh my God, it feels terrible.
I'll tell you what though. Oh,
Guys, it feels way...
So don't really...
So they went out and brought in all their equipment, and now they were ready to go into complete darkness and see if they could find anything or anyone there.
Type. Are we welcome here? Us two strangers who just walked into your home? If you are, we wish to talk to you in some sense. You're just here to talk.
However, even after minutes of calling out and roaming around with their cameras on in the darkness, there was no sign or any kind of noise. So they moved into the kitchen and the garage next to see if they could find anything there.
Very quiet.
So I'm standing in the garage. There's a lot of tools, a lot of memorabilia, a lot of stuff in this small space.
And just as they were standing calling out, this happened.
Jess. I thought I heard, like, movement. Jess.
But as he went to check, there was no one, and just then, more noises were heard.
I feel like I can hear people.
I did hear something then, guys.
So they went upstairs, thinking they would find something there. This is how the investigation on the upper floor went.
Upstairs now. We've come to your offices, your bedrooms.
Just the upper floor.
We've come to where you lived, pretty. So if you want to play a game with us, touch the lights downstairs. And if you want to speak to us up here, say hello.
No matter how much they called out, nothing happened. And both of them were about to run out of patience, questioning their choices.
It really is. That's one of the... this is probably one of the most difficult things in the spirit hunting that we do.
Yeah.
This is the patience and the understanding that doesn't happen.
After that, they moved downstairs, calling out for the spirits in the house. However, nothing was recorded again on their cameras. The only things which indicated a presence in the house were the lingering feeling of sadness and the movement they could sense. In the end, we are left wondering, was it that there was no spirit, or was the spirit too shy to communicate? Let me know what you guys think. On June 28, 2024, two men ventured into the darkness, where a centuries-old house stood, infamous for its ghost hauntings. According to the locals, no one dared to go near the house until the night these two went to see if there was an actual entity inside, or if it was all just rumors.
But we have found, hopefully, a way in. It's over this gate, and it's just around that corner down there. Better from here.
That looks proper witchy cottage.
It does. Guys, look at this. Look at that.
As the men entered the house, they saw it was very old and creepy. Despite the eerie atmosphere, they began their investigation in the dark.
Right, guys, we've had a bit of a walk around, and it is so creepy and very...
Just then, one of the men heard something.
Did you hear that?
I don't know if it's just me blackout, but I go,
Yes. It was.
I don't think nothing of it.
I did. Straight away. Because when I finished, you went...
Whatever the sound was, it was too low for the camera to record. But it was clear that the men were starting to hear creepy noises. The question is, was it really a ghost trying to communicate with them or something else?
That's me.
This mic is constantly picking something up. To be dead quiet, mine is going.
Did you hear a knock right by the side of me there?
Right there, that was.
Did you hear a knock right by the side of me there?
Right there.
A slight knock was heard by the side of the door, and this time it was loud enough to be caught by the mic. The men were now sure something or someone was trying to communicate with them. Little did they know it was just the beginning of what would happen continuously.
Put a camera on me. Your natural rock of the body, but that was a shunt, that was.
Was that you walking up the stairs to us?
With some sounds here and there, but still not much happening, the men decided to head downstairs to see if the presence was stronger there. This is where it all changed.
There's a tap that come down there.
Is it? I didn't hear it.
But as soon as that happened,
At first, the tap wasn't clear enough for both of them to hear, but soon enough, the entity made sure that this time, they both heard it.
You've made one tap just to prove it's you. What the f***?
And that was enough for them to know that whatever was in there was going to make these signs more terrifying.
is that you? That's getting closer. Do it again. That's getting closer. That was definitely getting closer. That was.
Yeah, that last one was really loud.
The taps were getting louder and closer to the men. Needless to say, they were quite scared. When they moved towards the door and called out to the ghost, the sound stopped.
They've just suddenly stopped.
Hello?
Right, and we hear a couple of knocks like that, and then they stop. It's almost as if, like, they can't do any more. That's it, done.
Yeah.
With not much happening afterward, they decided to leave the cameras in the building while they returned to their car parked outside to see if anything happened when they weren't in the house. Here's what the cameras recorded. Not only was a weird clicking sound heard, but the camera also captured something moving in the background. They returned to the house a few minutes later, but this was all they recorded for the night. As they left, questions lingered in their minds. Was the house really haunted? If so, what did the entity living there want? And what exactly was the history of the house?